A doctor from the Norfolk and Norwich University Hospital who has a brain tumour is due back from sailing around the British Isles today. Josie Phillips and her husband Roger left Norfolk in May for a 3-month journey. They hope to raise £25,000 for brain tumour research.
Right, next, Josie Phillips was a 21-year-old medical student when she was diagnosed with a brain tumour.
This afternoon, Josie, now Dr Phillips, arrived in Ipswich after sailing around the British Isles.
Josie from Norfolk and her husband Roger set out in May hoping to raise £25,000 for brain tumour research. Kate Pratt was there to welcome them home and joins us now. Kate.
Well, after 2,000 miles and 3 months on the seas, Josie and Roger have de-rigged their 32-feet boat for the very last time. And they're enjoying the summer sun. Sun that it's fair to say they haven't really seen much of during their trip. They started from here, Foxes Marina, on the 15th of May. And they travelled up the east coast to Scotland, through the Caledonian Canal, around the Western Isles and Ireland, the south coast. And then they arrived back here, the same marina, today. And they're joining us tonight. They've got a little welcome committee, which every sailor needs. Can I just jump on board? My first question, are you still happily married?
Yep.
Hey! Hurrah! 3 months together on a boat, that is something.
Yeah, it's quite a small space, we've learnt, but we've had a fantastic time sailing around Britain. We've seen some amazing places and met some very generous and supportive people as well.
Now, we saw you this afternoon when you finally came under the Orwell Bridge. We should be seeing some pictures of this now. And it looked beautiful, but I'm guessing that the weather wasn't always as nice as it is tonight?
No, the weather's been quite variable. Today is one of the nicer days. But we've got round in one piece. The boat's got round in one piece, so she's got us safely round.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, we've had an absolutely fantastic time. I mean, there's been a few sort of low points, but on the whole, we've had a great time.
Now, Roger, I have to ask you, you were quite an experienced sailor, I know you both were, but how has Josie done on this trip?
Well, I think that this sort of sailing is quite new to both of us, so I think we've both done really well. But yes, Josie's coped really, exceptionally, and has proved to be a really good sailing partner.
Excellent, that's good to hear. And now you're raising money for brain tumour research. Just tell us briefly why this was.
Yeah, I was diagnosed with a brain tumour in 2004 and over the years had it removed several times, and then in 2008 we discovered that it had turned malignant. So I went on to have chemotherapy, and while I was really quite poorly at the time, we sort of dreamt up this dream of a challenge of sailing around Britain to sort of get me through the bad times and remember why life was worth living, really.
And it sounds like you've done that. You raised loads of money. We're really impressed with what you've done. And I think now they probably deserve a beer and a good night's sleep. Well done.
Thank you.
I think they do. Thanks very much, Kate. My goodness, we had a
They
good
really
dose
do.
of inspiration on
We
today's
have a
programme,
double
haven't we?
dose, haven't we? It's been great.